Joe, I got to say, I don't really have too many complaints about the weather lately.
I don't think anybody's going to complain about this. We saw highs in the low 80s. We're going to do it again tomorrow and Monday. Come Tuesday, the start of August, it'll be a little bit warmer. We'll gradually see our temperatures warm up, but again, it's going to be manageable heading into the first week of August.
I can't believe it's the first week of August.
No,
that's crazy. It went by so fast.
You know what happens in another 5 weeks or so? We have college football, and another 6 week is NFL. So, yeah.
I don't keep track.
Blair's not a big NFL fan, but the fellas in the booth are. Right now, we're at 67 degrees. I want to take you out to Portland's living room from our Pioneer Courthouse Square camera. Temperatures are very pleasant. I was just up on the weather deck, and really nice out there. A light wind, and yeah, it's very pleasant out there. And we're going to be looking at a nice little run of sunny and really pleasant conditions heading into the last couple of days of July. And this map takes us all the way into the first week of August. Yeah, we're going to be looking at above average temperatures. And again, looking at the long range models, above average will be upper 80s to low 90s. It doesn't look like we're going to be seeing a desert Southwest kind of heat. And we've been lucky so far this summer that we haven't seen any of that. But we've been seeing some pretty warm conditions here over the last couple of months. We did see a little bit of some lightning strikes, some thunderstorms develop over near the eastern side of the state. But again, we're not going to be dealing with that here throughout the coast and the valley or the mountains over the next few days. A slight chance maybe a week from today, but again, that's a week out. So let's focus on what you're going to be running into for tomorrow. And that's that air quality warning that's still going to be in effect throughout the high desert heading into tomorrow afternoon. Meanwhile, throughout Lane County, you're going to be seeing that alert heading into the early part of next week. Meanwhile, the red flag warning will be in place throughout parts of the east side of the Columbia River Gorge along I-84. Very breezy conditions and very dry conditions. And again, we haven't seen measurable amount of rain going back until basically mid-June. So far today, we saw highs in the low 80s. Troutdale 84 degrees. Over in eastern Oregon, the Dalles topped out at almost 90 degrees. But up and down the Oregon coastline from Hoquiam and along the Washington coast down to the central Oregon coast, we saw temperatures in the low 70s. Very pleasant out there earlier today. Currently, we're looking at temperatures in the low 60s. I'm expecting to see lows dropping down for your overnight temperatures into the upper 50s to low 60s. And even when we warm up heading into the later part of next week, overnight lows will be cooling off a little bit as well. So it'll be manageable heading into the first few days of August. As we look at futurecast, a few clouds here and there to roll through for tomorrow morning, but for the most part, we're going to be looking at sunshine from beginning to end tomorrow. So as we look at this map, this is going to break down over the next 7 days or so. We will have some warm air in place heading into Wednesday. Basically, Wednesday starts a stretch of temperatures in the mid to the upper 80s, potentially getting close to 90. And then by Thursday, same thing, very sunny and warm. And then by next weekend, there is a slight chance to see some thunderstorms develop, and that's when the heat will start to move through. But again, we're not going to be seeing any excessive heat over the next several days. It's going to be very comfortable, at least for tomorrow through Tuesday. Temperatures tomorrow morning will be close to the upper 60s by late morning. By midday, we'll be in the mid to the upper 70s on our way to highs right around the low 80s. So tonight we'll be looking at partly cloudy skies. Overnight lows close to 60 degrees. And on your 7-day forecast, we are going to be looking at temperatures right around the low 80s for your Sunday afternoon, the last Sunday of July. 82 tomorrow, 80 on Monday, and we'll get in the mid 80s for Tuesday. And then basically from Wednesday all the way into the first part of next weekend, temperatures right around 90.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
I'm loving that forecast.
I think a lot of people are, yes.
Thanks so much, Joe.